Nairobi County.
So just who is to blame for the mess within Nairobi City County that has seen the loss of lives due to flooding that occurred on Friday last week? Political leaders have been put on the spot over failure to prioritize the needs and safety of people living within the city and who were swept away by the floods on that fateful day. According to various stakeholders within Nairobi, both the city leadership and the national government did not adequately prepare for the heavy rains despite repeated weather warnings. Our reporter Haman Kamariki with the details.
Heavy rains pounding different parts of the country have so far claimed the lives of more than 40 people, with hundreds of families counting losses running into millions after homes and businesses were destroyed by floods. Urban planning experts and other stakeholders now say political leaders must take responsibility.
The political establishment has to allow, to a certain extent, technical leadership also to have its place. And that balance that partnership is what we need to speak more about. Can political leaders elected by the public also accept that it is a certain different type of leadership that needs to be infused?
Analo says Kenya has the capacity to reduce the impact of rains, especially since most extreme weather events are forecast in advance.
Nairobi's problem has always been its governance, because all the information that Nairobi needs to have, it does have. All the information Nairobi needs to have, it can have at any point in time if it must have that information. What's the point of making plans that we cannot implement? What's the point of making plans if we cannot follow them through?
Others point to poor waste management in the city as a major contributor to the flooding, saying uncollected garbage often blocks drainage systems. They are now calling on Nairobi County government under Governor Johnson Sakaja to take greater responsibility.
Failure to do what is right, okay, is corruption in itself. Allowing disorder is corruption in itself. Collection of garbage is no rocket science. So people are simply failing on their job and they must be held accountable.
The drainage in Nairobi, the kind of development that people are doing in Nairobi are the ones that are blocking the movement of water. We prepare ourselves in advance, empty and clean the drainages, build better drainages and all those things, and move people from the lower level where there is this water and take them to higher levels.
And even as we discuss about building along the riparian land, you can see literally behind me that these are buildings, residential buildings, just 10 meters or even 1 meter to the river. And now you ask your question, who is taking the rent of these buildings? Who approved these buildings to be built here? And who is in charge of making sure that these buildings are removed before we start counting death again? Haman Kamariki, KTN, Kibera, along Ngong Road.